Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive Protected. My name is Eric, and in today's episode, we got this 2024 Volkswagen Atlas in our shop. We're doing full front end paint protection film installation using our Defense Plus paint protection film. And in this video, I'm gonna go over my thoughts and opinions between doing a pre-cut template full hood install versus bulk paint protection film install. If you've been a subscriber of the channel or you've seen our videos over the last couple of years, I do a lot of bulk hood installations and there's a reason for it. So in this video, I'm gonna show why I'm not a fan of doing pre-cut and why I like to do bulk. At the end of it, we'll do a bulk install and I will show you how it's done. I hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, so we got our pre-cut hood template back rolled onto the full hood here. We got a bunch of slip solution underneath the film. So we're gonna get into the installation. And I'm gonna talk my way through it, and I'm gonna talk about why I don't like doing pre-cut templates for hoods. So we're gonna start right back here in the back corner. You can see we got this nice pre-cut notch right there. That's super handy to have. So I'm just spraying my tack solution over here. I'm just gonna line that up right there. Now we're gonna go to the passenger side back corner of the hood. So right now, we're just gonna line this up over here. This is lining up quite nicely. There's next to no stretch. This video might be a complete failure, but we're not gonna stop recording because of this. There we go, we got that lined up. Okay, that's good. Now we're gonna do the front corners. We're gonna come down right over here. So we got this notch right over here. So I'm gonna go just past the corner. I'm just gonna hold that there. I'm gonna tack that down. Now I'm gonna go over to the driver's side corner and do the exact same thing. There we go. So we got all four corners tacked into place. Now I'm gonna start talking about the things. Now I'm gonna start talking about all the things that I dislike about doing pre-cut templates. Pre-cut templates are really good with having the corners notched out. You don't have to trim that. It looks really, really good when it's done with a plotter. It gives you good alignment points, that type of stuff. But I got all four corners down right where they need to be. But look at this, right along the back edge, I got my 1/2 inch wrapped edge right over here. This is perfect. This is what you want. Now if we come over here to the front, look right over here. We got these fingers. You can see how the film is pulled really tight, that it's starting to kind of pull itself up here. We've got these fingers right over here. These fingers can be super, super hard to get rid of. So for me to get rid of them, I'm gonna have to stretch the material down. Let's do that. I'm just gonna push the problem off until the end. I'm gonna push this into place so it lays flat. There we go, that's good. But now we have inconsistent wrap over here. We got our 1/2 inch here, and then it fades off here to maybe like 3/16, and then comes back down to 1/2 inch, and we got more fingers here. I'm gonna come over here on the passenger side, and we're gonna do the same thing. Got our tack solution there, stretch that down, hold that into place. That's good. Now we've got fingers right over here that are gonna be, these are really gonna be difficult to get down. You can get them down, but honestly, high chance that those are gonna pop up. And we got our 1/2 inch wrap here. We have our 1/2 inch wrap here, and you can see how the film kind of curves, and we barely have any wrapped edge over here. But when we come over here into the middle, look at this. Finger, finger, we got finger, 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 finger. We got 5 or 6 different fingers that we have to work down. This is if you stick with installing the pre-cut template the exact way that it's cut, and that's by getting all four corners properly lined up. You're left with lots of fingers, and you have to take all that material and you have to disperse that material out somewhere. On a pre-cut template, you really only have so many places to push that material out, which is all these fingers. So although I was really impressed with the back edge and how everything lined up, and we have a really, really nice wrapped edge on the back, the front is where the customer is going to be looking the most, and it's going to be awfully hard to get the paint protection film laid down properly and then to get that wrapped where it's not going to peel back. I'm not even going to continue anymore. I'm going to rip this off and we're going to install bulk PPF, and I'm going to talk my way through the bulk install of why I like bulk so much better. So let's get over to the bulk install. We pulled the pre-cut template PPF off the hood of the Volkswagen. Now we have a big giant bulk sheet of film on top of the hood, and I'm going to talk you guys through the process of installing bulk and why I think bulk is the best option for paint protection film installs. So let's get into it. So we're going to start over here, same place as we did on the other one, right here at the back of the hood on the fender, and we're going to tack the fender, or we're going to tack the PPF to the front fender and not even worry about tacking it to the hood right now. We're going to go over to the passenger side. We're going to do the exact same thing. So now when you're doing a bulk install, you kind of want to have just a little bit of tension across the back. And you can see as I pull, it starts to lift itself up, which that's perfectly fine. So I'm just spraying my tack solution underneath the film. There we go, that's good. Now, let's go to the front passenger side of the hood over here. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stretch this into place. I'm gonna tack it to the front bumper. As I'm stretching, I'm looking across the front of the hood and I'm getting rid of all the fingers. We're just gonna hold that there like so. And we're just gonna tack that into place. And that's lifting up. There we go. We're going to go over to the driver's side now. We're going to do the exact same thing. So we're creating a lot of tension on the film, and that's perfectly fine because tension is what's going to be required to get the paint protection film to lie down flat right across the hood. So I'm just pulling it just enough that I can get this to lay down. Just need more tack solution. I'll even try tacking it to the headlight as well too. Should have just done to the headlight on the other side as well. Obviously it's sticking much better, but nonetheless, we're good to go here. So as you can see, now I've got our four corner tack down. There's no fingers, well, one minor finger over here, super easy to deal with. But if we look right across the front of the hood, the PPF is laying down virtually flat. We just got this minor little finger right here. That's nothing to worry about. So when it comes to a bulk installation, yes, you are going to be using more material, but it's also going to give you more material to work with to get that desired end result of having a nice clean installation. And I know that once I trim this off and I wrap my edges and do my post heating and I send it out the door, I know for certain this vehicle is not going to come back into my shop with any lifting edges. Had I let the pre-cut template go out the door and I would have installed it and really fought to get those fingers to lay down, I probably would have had to use a bunch of adhesion promoter to get the film to lay down flat, and I'd probably have to use a torch to melt it into place, which ends up being a very undesirable look. On any installation, you always want to aim for the best quality install, and if that means that you have to do a bulk installation to get that end result, then so be it. So enough of me talking, let's get into wrapping the rest of this hood. Okay, we're done installing the bulk paint protection film on the hood of the Volkswagen here. Just to kind of recap this video, the pre-cut template, although it was good alignment on the back, the front, the alignment was off and left all kinds of fingers that we would have to try and saw down and get into place, which was probably going to result in a less than ideal looking PPF install. Whereas the bulk, I'm just going to leave it right now for this video. You can see we have no fingers across the front. The PPF is laying down flat. I can trim that, flush the slip solution out, wrap those edges, and I will never have to worry about those edges lifting up again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more paint protection film content.